for some girl chat. Me! I'm so ready. Listen up, everyone, because we have some very exciting news. Starting today, we are giving you, our amazing, dope fans, a brand new way to make your voice heard during Girl Chat. That's right. Each day, one of you will get to speak to us live during the show, and it's the Reels Hotline Bling Contest. Love it! Yeah, Hotline Bling. So here's how it works. If you entered our contest on TheReal.com, make sure your phone is on, hello, because you might be getting a call right now from our amazing Reel representatives. Check them out. Look how cute they are.
I love
serious. They're looking for one of you to patch live into Girl Chat, and you'll get a chance to talk to the four of us and even weigh in on our Girl Chat topics. So it's totally random. It can happen at any time. Have your phone on, pay attention, and if you haven't already, head over to TheReal.com and enter, like, right now. I'm so excited.
I know, this is so dope.
Yeah.
We can do this and be interactive now. Super cool.
I love it.
Well, someone we're big fans of is actress Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
She's love her. And she is stunning. Her skin is everything.
Yes.
In fact, Gabrielle sparked a recent Madame Noir article by Deborah Shigley titled, "Do Black Celebrities Have an Obligation to Be Role Models for Black Hair?" Deborah's question came about after she read Gabrielle's latest book, We're Gonna Need More Wine. I love that title.
I know.
In which she discusses her struggle of wearing her hair natural versus wearing a wig or a weave. Gabrielle saying, quote, "We have so internalized the self-hatred and the demands of assimilation that we ourselves don't know how to feel about what naturally grows out of our head." Deborah noticed that Gabrielle rarely posts pictures of her natural hair on her Instagram and suggests that if she did so more often, she might help to normalize the natural hair movement. So ladies, do you think Gabrielle, as a Black female celebrity, has an obligation to set this example, or is that unfair to put on her?
I actually think she wears her hair natural often on Instagram. Am I bugging?
No, when she looked, the author at the time that
Yes.
this was published, it was like, she checked and it was maybe 100 posts, and then that was the picture that you saw.
That's a lot of posts.
No, it was 100 posts of weaves and stuff, and then you saw that. And the author said, hey, you got 300,000 likes, but you got to understand, she has millions of followers.
Yeah.
Sometimes she gets 600,000 likes, a million likes. So really, this is my thing. Black women are allowed to wear their hair any way they want to wear it.
Yes, I totally agree.
It's just
100%.
what I don't like is that Black women are ostracized and discriminated against for wearing their hair, whether they want to wear it natural or wear a wig or whatever. And I know this because I worked in corporate America. Some days I would wear my hair natural. Then the next day I may put on a wig. And then they're like, how your hair grow that long? It's just, you know what I mean? And it's like, and then the next thing is, it is not celebrities' responsibility. I don't think that we should put that on them. But there are a lot of Black female celebrities that are wearing their hair natural. You wear your hair natural.
I do, but I decided to wear my hair natural because it was something that I wanted to do.
Exactly.
I didn't feel obligated to do so, and in doing so, I became a role model for girls, who wanted to, start wearing their hair natural. But if I want to wear a wig, I should be able to wear a wig.
Exactly.
However, this is the thing, though.
One way or another.
Yes.
Right.
However, this is the one thing I did experience, and I didn't like this. There was a person I was working with, and I usually, in the summer, I like to endorse a lot of, mommy products. And she told me, she said, well, whenever you're doing endorsements, you need to wear a wig because you need to appeal to everybody.
See,
I said, excuse me? Oh, no. I wear a wig when I want to wear a wig.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to wear my hair a certain way just to be accepted by some other people.
Right.
If you like me, if you love me, you're going to accept all of me.
Yeah, and
I want to wear a wig. I don't want to wear my hair
You want to be
naturally.
talking to anyway. You want to be talking to the person that loves you, that relates to you. That's your audience that you want to be reaching out to anyway. Like, why do you want people that you have to impress or be a certain way to be like?
And on the
that?
reverse angle, as a young girl, I looked up to a lot of different people. I remember I looked up to Madonna because of her style and her fashion choices. And then I remembered, Madonna was always risque and she did a lot of things that then the parents shunned my mom for letting me to look up to because they were like, she's too sexual, she's abrasive, that's not a role model for your daughter. And my mom said to me, and the woman said, no, my daughter likes her. She didn't say it like this, but you know how Mama talks. But she said she likes her because of her fashion, and she likes her and looks up to her. But that is not who I expect my daughter to be. I want my daughter to be the version that she is in her own strong way.
That's right.
So, all to say, parents, be careful when you let your kids start to idolize and look up to somebody because then you're expecting that person to raise your kid and it's not that person's job.
It's not. But I also want to point out that, to say black celebrity females are not wearing their hair natural, it's not true. You have Taraji, P. Henson, who's wearing her hair natural.
Issa Rae.
You have Tracy Ellis Ross.
Beautiful.
She wears her hair naturally. Viola Davis.
Yep.
I have a picture. And Lupita. Lupita.
Yes.
That's Viola Davis.
Yep.
Lupita, beautiful. So we can't say that there aren't black females out there that are not wearing their hair. And then they switch up.
I was about to say, they do oscillate back and forth.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, I think when you're looking to someone else to give your self-esteem a boost, you have to remember that the word starts with what? Self.
Yeah.
Like, you can't expect or put pressure on anyone else to make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
That is a duty that you have to take the time and spend time loving yourself, loving on yourself. Find out what looks good on you. Find out how you can rock. I think you should, though, take the time to find out how you can rock it in a way that's natural, that makes you feel good. Does that make sense?
I mean,
And you can do the option.
Because we're not saying that natural hairstyle is not. No, my thing is, I'm just tired of black women being ostracized and discriminated against, and that is wrong, whether they wear their hair natural or they wear a wig. That's not right. And I think we still have to keep having that conversation in this country because people feel uncomfortable about our hair. It's just our hair. That's it.
I love that.
All it is. Just hair. Calm down, everybody. It's just hair.
Yes. And humanize role models. That's for me, is just humanize role models. People, you can look up to somebody, but don't think that they're your perfect idol. Oh, God.
What was that?
Oh, a light.
You can't have gunshots anytime,
No,
any day
a light.
now.
Don't worry. It's a light. It was a light that blew out.
Is everybody okay over there?
Look, I'm from Compton. I know when I hear a gunshot. That was not a gunshot.
Well, dang, if it was, my reaction was dumb slow. I didn't even duck I'm over here like, what's happening, mad slow.
Electrical engineer here. That was and it's my key light, I believe. So if I'm looking dark, it's because that light.
Don't you? Well, from being in the public eye to crying in public places or being shocked in public places, according to an article on munchies.com, the best place to go if you want to have a good cry is, get this, McDonald. Somebody over here said church. That's right. Wait, but listen, this person is saying McDonald's. The writer of the article says that she finds comfort in bawling in the birthplace of the McFlurry, chicken nuggets, and the Big Mac.
I mean...
And that she feels like McDonald's is a safe place for her to do so. So, ladies, if you want to have, like, a really good cry, where do you go? You guys said church. That's actually a really good one.
What about
naturally?
Sometimes it's got to be the inside of your car.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to sometimes just hide out and just take a minute in your car and that steering wheel is...
That sounds like a safety hazard.
Right?
Don't pull over to the side and then cry.
Park.
Yeah.
I've had a good cry at this table. I'll tell you that much.
We have.
That is true. Some of these cries are like therapy sessions.
I think we all have.
There were moments where we'd have these topics and we'd just be like, so what's something that you wish you could have changed?
Yes.
You guys, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I actually have check-ins with myself. I ask myself, okay, Tamir, if you're really stressed out, have you allowed yourself to cry yet?
Right.
And sometimes I just let it all out. Because, I have 2 kids under 5, y'all know that. Mm-hmm. And, I'm a working mom. And sometimes it could just be a little overwhelming
For sure.
at times. So at one point, my son was crying. And then my daughter was crying, and I was like, oh, well, we should just all start crying. And we all three of us had a really good cry.
Just lie down in your playroom. She has the dopest play area.
Oh, thank you.
I love it. I'm like, I could just see her lying on that rug right there, like.
We just let it all out.
No,
But can you imagine Araya just being
Okay.
like, here's a Kleenex, mommy?
That's so
Not yet.
crazy.
I know sometimes if I go on an audition and I feel like I didn't kill it, you know, and it's something I really wanted, I'll like, and I know I messed it up, I'll go straight to the bathroom. So a bathroom
Yes,
is a good place.
yes, the stall.
And
Ooh.
when I used to work, when I worked in the
Yes.
office, the
I know what you mean.
bathroom was the best place for that cry.
Same.
Like,
Oh, you bringing back vivid memories. I remember junior high was really, really rough for me. And I remember that you don't want to let those kids see you cry,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You don't. Not that I think crying is weak. Today I realize crying makes me feel damn strong.
Okay.
But back in the day, you didn't want them, yes,
Yeah.
today. But when you're younger, you kind of need to just let it out so you can, you know, and the bathroom stall was where you'd go.
See, the thing is, if I see you crying at McDonald's, then I gotta ask.
Really?
No, because I'm that type of person. If I see you crying, I'm like, look,
Yeah.
I don't know what you crying about,
you got it.
but it's gonna be all right,
Yes.
all right? His eye is on the sparrow,
Yeah.
all right?
The only thing I hate is that, like, if you cry in public, you're already probably embarrassed that you're crying, Lonnie. So if you walk up to me and I'm crying in McDonald's, like, now I feel even more embarrassed. So I wouldn't approach somebody crying in public because I think they just want a moment alone. Like, it's already embarrassing enough that they're like.
It depends on how
I
hard
would
they
have to give
crying.
him a hug.
And at McDonald's, it's like, now you really messing up my Happy Meal crying over there.
I cry on the plane all the
Yes.
time, too.
Oh, that's a good
Yes,
reason.
the plane
Yeah.
too.
On the
yeah.
plane?
If
I
I'm
cry for
watching a
different
sad
reasons,
movie.
though. I don't want to die.
Yeah, if I'm watching a sad movie, ooh, I know my
And when those seats are
seatmate's
really
like,
close,
Yeah.
when those people are real close and you're crying, you almost feel like you got, I'm sorry.
like, sorry.
Nah, don't do that.
That's the best way. Oh, wait a minute, stop everything. Our hotline bling is ringing. Yes. We have to interrupt girl chat now because I'm being told by the real representatives that we have a real fan on the line. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh my goodness. Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Kimberly Garrett. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
You guys visit Tennessee a lot.
Kimberly, do you have a place that you want to, you cry? You know, do you have a place?
Did I cry?
Yeah, like,
you have
know.
to let it out.
My bathroom, probably.
I told
Yes,
you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
Wait,
Good
which
for that.
part? Like in the bathroom, on the
On
toilet?
the toilet seat down.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Keep it real. Thank you.
Now, Kimberly, I hear that you need our advice. So, what is it that you need advice with?
Okay, so I just recently found out that I'm pregnant, and I'm only 20.
Congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yeah. And me and my boyfriend are still together. We told his parents. They were excited, but I'm so nervous about telling my mom and dad. I don't even know where to start. So what do you think that I should say?
Oh, Lord.
And how old are you again?
22.
Oh.
Girl, you just told them. Just show them this tape. Show them the tape.
My question would be, honestly, is why are you nervous? Why are you nervous to tell your parents?
Because I know it's going to break their heart, and I just don't want to do that.
Okay.
So again, it's the question of what is it that you think would break their hearts? Obviously, you're 22 years old. Is it what would be the reason?
Come on, tell us the truth. What? Tell us the real, Kimberly. What is it?
Well, I just moved in with my boyfriend, and they don't know that. I'm not married, but I plan on getting married, and now I'm pregnant. So
How long have you been together with him?
about a year.
About
not
a year.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Got it.
gonna take
I think,
some time,
yeah,
Kimberly. But go
But
ahead.
I think in these situations, it's always best to be honest.
Own it, yeah.
And own it. And if your parents truly love you, they're going to support you through anything and everything.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I know this personally, but like regardless of like a situation when that child arrives, they are going to love on that
Yeah.
child.
Yes.
Children are blessings. So I think that in the midst of, even if they don't agree with the decision that you made, ultimately they're going to love you through it and love your baby.
Yeah.
And Kimberly, think about the concerns that your parents had. So you just mentioned that you know, obviously the boyfriend choice, but they probably think you're too young. So consider first starting out with why they're your parents and why they know what kind of daughter they raised. Remind them of that, and then tell them the news, and then tell them your plan so that you secure them with already having thought out what you're doing as a mother. And that's going to be the first parental note that you show them that you're equipped for this and you're going to be okay.
Go with that.
Kimberly.
Go with that.
Well, Kimberly Garuti from Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you so much for calling, girl.
Yes.
All right, we have to take a break.
Thank you for your advice.
All right, girl. We have to take a break, but coming up, okay.